えゆく救い途絶えぬ体空は
Good evening. Everything is working except the camera. Why is the camera not working? Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Much better. Okay. This is working. Nice. There's a kebab stream? What do you mean by that? Are you trying to trigger me so early in the evening, Tomahawk? Don't you know that's how you get banned? Anyway, where was I? I was doing non-metal metal. Absolutely not. This will never happen because I have a small thing called dignity and taste. Do you know that? Oh, O'Malley is streaming. Well, he's not available for Nox, so unfortunately, I cannot join him. I would have wanted it. I see your priorities are clear. Oh, all right. Yeah, I see it's on Deep Rock Galactic. We don't game on this channel. We only paint minis. Only minis. Right, let's get some dirty paint water. Hi, Wolfie. How are you doing? You one of Tomahawk's friends? It's something that holds a lot of water. Let's try this one. Ah. Yes. Excellent. Get your own. Heck are you talking about? Get your own, man. I'm well. I wanted to go to the gym today, but it was not open, which made me very sad. Would have totally gone to the gym. No, I did not. I only primed the part that I'm working on. I might, because I might prime the shirt in a different color for a base. I might like mask. You don't need to prime resin models. You only need to prime the plastic models. Resin models have the last thing. The last thing that touched this model was alcohol. I do not need to base it. Wolfie, my redeems don't stack. You do not need to prime resin models. You're weird if you think otherwise. Bunch of weirdos. So strange. Models come ready to be painted. This isn't like a toy that's been sitting in a garage for 3 years. This is just, a bunch of resin. Thank you, but my redeems don't stack. I don't know how to make them stack, and nobody can explain it, so you're stuck with only one at a time. Oh, just a moment. Sorry about that. I had to do something. All right. Hello, Hobo Painter. Are you streaming? Are you getting ready to stream? I think I saw you in A7 Metallica stream, didn't I? This paint is definitely not watered down enough. All is well. How are you doing? No, this is way too much white. My white isn't thin enough. Oh. Ow. I I don't know. Usually people with painter in their name also have a stream. Of course, you're welcome to join me, even if you're not a streamer. And if you want to paint along, I will put you in a tiny little window in my stream, so I can look at what you're doing, and so I can push you to paint more and more. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's good to meet you. Stay as long as you want. And yes, Tomahawk, you introduced me to him. I didn't know him before that. That was my first time today when I barged into your chat. Oh, good idea. Even though we've just started. Well, I spoken maybe 2 words with Mattis. I don't know him yet, but I saw his painting and it's very good. Mr. Hobo, you absolutely don't have to do anything, especially not what you don't want. But if you want to post pictures of your minis, I would like to see that as well. Or you can just chill with us if you'd like. Tell me about what minis you're painting. And Tomahawk, I'd like to talk to Mattis. I just haven't had the chance yet. Because it's been hectic and I didn't want to... I didn't want to derail the stream. It seemed very, very rude to do so. But if you want to introduce me to them, I'll be happy to. I'll be happy to find them. All right. Let's see. There should be a dark spot here somewhere to balance all this white. Let's try it like this. Yeah, I think that will work. Yeah, but like I've spent time with them, but I don't really know them, you know? It's just a beginning. Ah, I see. So you're collecting 40K? Did you get anything interesting in your collection lately? Oh, I forgot to turn on the light. What am I doing? Just a moment. I'm turning on my lights. Do you have your collection in a really nice case or something like that? If you want, you can show me the collection. There's a place for miniatures on the Discord, and I'm always happy to see. Oh, you have the cool stuff. Is that like the metal minis, the pewter ones? That's so old. But it's so cool. I really like the old ones with the big horns and the chainmail and like the metal bodies. Those are the coolest bases. Those are the coolest minis that I've ever seen from Warhammer. Oh no. Oh no, that's awful. I had a leak in my house once. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that like I don't like what Games Workshop is putting out now because the detail creep, the amount of detail in the minis is too much. Like not everybody needs a small bag with a holster for a weapon and buckles and rivets and all that stuff. I dislike it intensely. But the old hammer have a very special charm. Well, I guess that keeping them safe is more important when your house is oh, what can be trimmed, the plastic or the minis? I would assume that your minis are metal, aren't they? Ah, yes, yes, that is true. That is true. But I do not like it. I like simple minis, especially when they're so small. Like some of the D&D minis that I paint have more detail than the Warhammer ones, but they're also bigger. I just find it really distasteful. Okay, I need to put this aside before I make more damage and go work on the second mini. Yes, of course, you can do whatever you want, man. It's all good. This is a hag. Wait, let me focus. There's too much light. Too much light. Let's try this. Let's see. Okay, I think it's just the head that's very... Alright, let's try this. I'll need to make her skin grayish anyway, because she's supposed to be ugly. I'll do the fingers as well. Alright. I got a huge commission lately. Some guy wants me to paint his has printed enough pieces for a chessboard, like, you know, soldiers and bishops and rooks and castles and all that stuff. And of course, he wants both the white side and the black side, and they all have the same color scheme, which is slightly like coloring an army. What do you mean sidetrack? You've sidetracked me now. What, because I said I'll paint the face and then I immediately move on to the cloak? Is that it? Oh, well, yes, because this is basically dried up paint water and it needs to dry. So instead of staring at it while the paint literally dries, I'll just give it like half a minute and then I'll go back to it. Because I'm working with extremely wet paints with that non-metal metal. So now I'm done with this detail. Hey, I said it in the title. I said it in the description. I think it's not false advertising. Now that I'm done with those details, I can go back and do another glaze layer on this, because this is like, it doesn't dry in time for me to paint. continuously, unfortunately. Now I need to clean this up. I'm painting him, don't worry. There's just a long waiting time between layers. My paint is basically dirty water at this point, but I'm still wondering if it's still not thin enough. Right, now I've done another layer. Back to this one. I guess I'll just add basic shadows to see how to do the rest of her. But I usually don't paint Warhammer minis. I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong impression. I usually do D&D minis. This is like a Snow White themed hag, so there is a beautiful one that just needs a little bit more work on the skin. Focus. Come on. Focus. She just needs a little bit more work on the skin and maybe the eyes. And then there's the ugly all right. Just since you're a big fan of Warhammer, I figured that I should tell you that this is the exception and not the rule. But I have painted a car or two. No Gundams yet. Gundams are way too expensive for me. So, no Gundams, unfortunately. I would have liked to paint one eventually. Piece it together and then paint it. That would have been so cool. When I got when my house got flooded, it was so bad. You don't even know. Everything got like 5 centimeters of water on top of it. There was so much water damage. Yeah, I know, but I want like the best one because of course I do. Like one of those ultimate Gundams. You know what I'm talking about, right? The perfect grade, they call it, I think. The ultimate grade, something like that. So if I'm gonna get like one, I'm gonna get the best one. Flooding is awful, yes. Okay, back to this guy. Yeah, perfect grade. Yeah, so eventually I'll get one. It will happen. Did you get over your flood? Or are you still fighting it? Your leaking roof? What's next? Next is this. Black looks really good on the leather brown. Like this layer of black ink. Of course, I'm going to push the higher is higher. Yeah, I get it. It's a big deal, isn't it? Hair should be black. one forgets how powerful water can be when we're living in comfortable, closed-off houses without facing the weather when we're inside. At least I forget. I get it. I get that, yeah. Definitely. When you least expect it, you're getting tested, you can say. All right, let's get black. Just a basic Vallejo black. So are you getting back to the hobby after a long time of doing other stuff? The fucking Warhammer. I see. I find that their lore, they've tried too hard to appease both children and adults. So the old hammer is a lot cooler than the new one, unfortunately. At least that's what I think. So what kind of lore are you writing? Do you have your own chapters? Your own storylines? I really like Space King because of that. I think that Space King is unfathomably based. Space King and its makers, they're so cool. They're exactly what Warhammer should have been. 8. That's a lot of minis, isn't it? Wow. What is the base of the unit? Space Marines? Quite a few. I think that's like understatement of the year, man. This is an insane amount. All right, let me get her basket of apples. She has an apple basket. Isn't that cute? Marines, Necrons, Orcs, needs Elder Tau Chaos Spirit. Oh, you have everyone. That's crazy. That's some crazy and terrible dedication. Well done, man. My palette is too dry. I'd love to see your painting. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know much about Warhammer lore. I just know like the old stories from 1D4chan and all the what off-white. Is Star Wars Legion a real thing? I didn't know that it was. Like, it seems Star Wars Legion sounds like something from Star Wars, not from Warhammer. Or am I wrong? I don't know. I definitely don't know all the factions. Ah, okay. Okay. This basket has a very nice pattern. Okay, now this needs to dry while I work on when I'm back on the base. I well, you can answer if you want. It would be nice, but I keep in mind that I'm not a Warhammer player. I only paint this one because El Miniaturista, who is a painter I greatly admire, made a guide. So that's why I'm following it. You know? Probably need to dilute it less for the first lines. Hello, extraterrestrial goth. We just mentioned aliens. I am regretting my choices today as I have destroyed the nicest part of the non-metal metal while trying to make it better. So now I'm frantically brushing, as you can see, and trying to improve it. This is Warhammer-esque. This is the first Warhammer adjacent mini I've ever painted, except for an army of like ever since I stopped supporting Games Workshop. But this isn't like, I think this is like a homebrew character. He's called Sebastian Highway. I don't know if there is such a character in official Warhammer lore, but he's he's basically maybe a commander or a commissar, I don't know. And I bought him not off Games Workshop because I do not give them money. I bought him from El Miniaturista. He's like the best painter in the world right now, where I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm probably fine. Like I know that even people like him cannot um cannot get away with infringing upon Games Workshop's holy of holies, their copyright rights. I really don't like Games Workshop, as you can probably guess. They are a bane on the community of painters, in my opinion. Their stuff is too expensive and not to my taste. Yeah, the lore is amazing. The lore would have been very cool if they had made it like not for children, basically, in the last few years. But the business is the business brings only harm to the painters around the world, those who like Warhammer and those who don't. But I absolutely agree, the lore is very cool. Okay, the apple basket is painted. Now this. How is your non-metal metal hobo painter? It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, I really love that 3D printing has popped off so much, and you know you have all these small businesses that just make incredible looking minis, even like space marines and aliens and Slaneshi demons and stuff like that. Competition is only good. Competition can only good for the business, and maybe this is going to push Games Workshop to becoming nicer to their customers. Absolutely, I get it. I get it. I get it, man. Oh, I should have a sip. I should have a sip. What? Okay. Yes, absolutely. I don't think they're going to change the ship around, you know? I think they're just going to sink very slowly and then maybe sell the IP to somebody who loves it. Or at least that's what I'm hoping will happen eventually. I know that I'm probably like that I'm being very gullible and that the chance is slow for that to happen. But one can hope. One can hope. Okay, it looks a little bit better, I think. A little bit better. Hello, Aspect. How are you? That's even worse, you know. If Amazon gets the Games Workshop IP, then they'll do stuff like add female space marines and remove the Sisters of Silence because they're women and they're quiet. The Sisters of Silence are so freaking cool. But Amazon doesn't understand what we love, and they most certainly don't understand why we love it. Yeah, probably not. But we can only hope that the guy who played The Witcher will protect us. Right? We can only hope. I forgot his name, but he's very cool. But yeah, if Henry Cavill, yeah, that's the guy. He's very, very cool. He seems like a chill guy. Okay. I had a test stream the other day that test all the settings. Oh, look at that. Are you going to stream your D&D soon, or is that for painting? Hobo Painter, aspect of adventure, as his name pretty much is self-explanatory, is a DM. He's writing his. Yeah, I think that the age of wokeness in media is done. You know, I think that people are understanding what the limits of having women who act basically like men brings to your IP, and if nothing, maybe no, D&D. That maybe just maybe the losses will bring them towards creating stuff that we want to see, rather than sorry, distracted. The losses will bring them back to what we want to see. That's my hope for the future, at least. Yes, I think you and I will get along quite well, Hobo Painter. I don't want to call you Hobo. Maybe I'll call you Hob. Okay, this needs to dry, and this needs to get a layer of brown. So I'm gonna use my ink. Don't say that. Why would you want to be a hobo? Why wouldn't you want to be a distinguished gentleman? Hmm? Oh yeah, this is the perfect color for this. That's terrible. I would not get... No, I changed my mind. We will not get along at all. I don't know if that's true for every distinguished gentleman, and perhaps some hobos also have stuff to hide, you know. Oi. This needs to dry, but before the paint gets wiped off completely. There's nothing to hold this with. I have to finish the lower part of the basket, and then, and only then, I'll be able to finish it. Hello, G-Man! How are you doing? Look at what I'm painting. It looks worse in real life. The example picture looks so much better. Oh my gosh. How much water have you drank today? I think that I've placed the shadows in the wrong places. Should be something like this, and something like the light parts are too big. Should be round-ish. Something like this. The camera is excellent, but I don't really know what the process is except for doing thousands of dirty paint water layers. I'm not sure I'm enjoying it. Like I would enjoy the result, of course, but I do not enjoy failing again and again for something that's taking so freaking long. $25 is nice. 25 is good. Oh, all right. That would be nice. You're welcome to, of course, as always. You're painting more space walls? I think this looks a little bit better. I see. Yeah. This is difficult. Tomahawk, are you still around? Alright. How about this? Does this look a little bit better? I don't know. You have lore, I see. Extraterrestrial. This should also be smaller, I think. Gosh, this is difficult. Damn, you guys are hardcore. I would definitely suffer in such cold. I just like temperate, 20 degrees. 22, 25 is also pleasant for me. I should have sketched out the entire shadow and light before I started glazing. I feel very stupid. I should have planned before I started. I'm suffering. Let me open the reference again. Okay, so this one is fine according to the reference, but it should have more white here. It should be like this. Next up, the side booba has some light going like this. Next up, what's next? This. There's a bit white here. This is already done, I will not touch it. And there is some white here. Okay, next up, there's a big bright spot here. And here. Extraterrestrial, it will change as you get older. You will become cold more easily, and it won't always be pleasant. Okay, this looks already better, I think. I don't know. Do you guys think it looks better? My transitions need to be smaller. Thank you, Groblyman, Grobilman, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough, and I'm so frustrated. This is going to be a display. This is like I don't paint for either tabletop or display. I just paint to improve. There should be another bright spot here, but it doesn't look good enough. I think it's not as good as I want it to be. I know I'm a beginner. I know I shouldn't get angry, but I do get angry because I know I can do better. Yeah, I know. I just started. It's really this is definitely very much only the beginning. I know it's not good. Don't worry. And I think that's some more blending. It's being a little facetious, You think? Like only this part looks good for some reason. I think it's because it's big. So I'm still trying to find my way in non-metal metal and how to do it. And sometimes I wonder if wet blending might be the answer for me, because I like working very wet. I don't know. Something like this. I'm still trying to find my technique for non-metal metal. Yeah, I know. I have the light placement from the El Miniaturista guide that's just right next to me. Like, what made me start painting, the willingness to improve. I want to be able to paint non-metal metal well, because I think that because I think that it will improve me as a painter. I don't have really a reason for it to be to want it, to do it. I just want to improve. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm reading the guide. I think that my problem is my absolutely not Tomahawk. But I do love your non-metal metal. It's very classy. I think that my transitions are just too wide. I need to make them sharper. By the way, Tomahawk, do you know about the painter Jace the Face? Oh, yeah, this does look better. Now I'll have to wait for this part to dry so I can improve on it. Well, I don't know Jace. I've just met him because of you. But I was wondering, do you think he will look kindly if I ask him if he wants to paint together? Would he be okay with me asking that? Let's try wet blending this again. Alright, maybe I'll send him a message. Okay, now more water. Yeah, I think that wet blending might be the style for me. Right, let's go send him a message and see if he wants to join us. Papa, papa, papa. Ah, he's so much bigger than me. I don't know if this is polite, you know? I'll send him a message on Discord and see what he says. Oh. Okay. So, next up is I need to push the white and I need to push the black. I need to be less scared of I just need to be less scared. All right. The starker the contrast jump, the shinier it will be red as. Yeah, it should be extremely shiny. That is true. And I see like what El Miniaturista did in the reference below. It's like going from bright to shadowy, but it's not exactly shadowy. It's it's not shadowy like what do we have in the contrast here? I think it's charcoal. I think maybe like no, not green. Not green. Maybe like charcoal. No, I think that green might be the color, or both of them might be the color. Let's try that because this looks like carbon. Oh, nice. G-Man, how did you go to the goth festival in the end? Let's try stippling just a bit. Show me how your paint looks later, G-Man. When you're well, you have a goth right here, but that's an extraterrestrial goth, so you know. I'm not sure if this alien would like to join. Okay, how about this? No, this is not good. Did you meet a cute goth girlfriend there, G-Man? Did you find somebody to spend the time with? Yeah, I did summon you. I did, in fact, summon you. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. This is so terrible. What? He's talking. He's talking about me. He's talking about me. Let me go say hi. It's making fun of my non-metal. Well, he's doing the opposite of making fun of my non-metal metal. Yeah, G-Man, next time you'll find one next time. If you want any tips with how to talk to the prettier sex, I am one. Maybe I can help. I don't know. Ah, gosh. The only part that looks good in here is the right booba, the right hand booba. Hey, Jace, can you hear me? Or are you... Well... I'm quite well adjusted, I'll have you know, as a person who lives on Earth. Super seducer. You know how to seduce somebody? Well, I suppose that it depends on your age. If you're young, about 20, and you want to find like a girlfriend or, you know, somebody to play around with, no strings attached, the only thing you need to do is fake it until you make it. Pretend that you're, hello, Rigon, I'm giving them dating advice. So perhaps that would be useful for you as well. If you're young, fake it. Pretend you're confident, dress very nicely. This is like the very base of how to get a girlfriend. And make the woman feel safe. Like in your arms, in your company. Don't be creepy. How do I do this? Non-metal. If you are older, you should seem well adjusted. Like that's more important, I think, for women. You know, people who have friends, people who have their own hobbies, and you know, you can try finding somebody through a joint hobby, like, you know, camera, running, photography, sport, and so on and so forth. I mean, unless you want somebody crazy, and then you're I don't know what to tell you because I'm not crazy. I think I'm starting to understand the style. What do you think about this, guys? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do you think? You can... What? I am well adjusted. I have 2 jobs. I have the streaming hobby. I make ammos, I make leather. Well, maybe that's a little crazy, but mini painting is also a hobby. There are girls who do mini painting. I cannot give you advice if you are a lesbian. I'm sorry. I don't have experience with that. I I'm sorry. I have no idea how to help you. But I wish you luck and I hope that you'll find somebody you can love. Hello Flint, how are you doing? How are you, man? Did your phone give you lots of troubles? What? Yeah, I want money. I want to take lots of trips abroad, and you know, it's that's how you get money. You work a lot or win the lottery, I guess. But I haven't been as lucky. How are you doing, Nevro? Nevroa. Yeah, like if you find somebody who tolerates your hobbies, that's good. But if you find somebody who accepts your hobbies and allows you your time alone to work on your hobbies, that's a keeper. Oh, oh, nice, nice. Let me finish this bit of wet paint and then I will stretch. Wow. Mm. It's just a moment. And now to drink. Neva, if you have any questions about dating, like particular stuff, like I have this girl I like and I want to get closer to her, you can ask me. I would be happy to help any of you if you have any, low tier troubles. Not stuff that you'll need a shrink for, but just basic stuff. Then you can certainly ask me, and I'll do my best to share from my life experiences, whom are many, very many. So feel free to ask for any advice with the relationships, love, work, so and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm tired of this. I'm going to do the wings now. What if I do this? Give it like a big lightning, and then try to blend the white on either on. Oh yeah, this actually looks not awful, doesn't it? Aren't they? Let me. There you go. There's the glasses. That's a rom-com tomahawk, like a confident. Is the non-metal metal a valid love interest? No, the non-metal metal is a love-hate relationship. Unfortunately. My brush is in the wrong position for what I wanted to do. Okay, this is better. This is better. Oh, G-Man, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, G-Man. Aquila. There you go. Nee, nee, neve, nevro, nevrois. Do you paint nevro? I like calling my R's. I hope that's okay with you guys. I don't know. Somebody told me it was annoying once. Oh, look at that. Sykes. Very nice. You want to paint with us tonight? Sykes. Well, Nevoy, if you want to join us, G-Man is coming on the Discord soon, and I'm doing like this painting club thing. So if you're coming to the Discord, you can put like your phone next to the minis that you're painting. What do you mean, why? Why shouldn't I ask you? Because you're one of my watchers, you've been here for a while, and you can join us, of course. Sykes, you are welcome here. Is that too much to believe? Come on. Oh, I offered you to join us and build on stream if you want, like you had before. I know you cannot type and. All right. I'll do my best to roll my R's when I say your name. I really need to do something like put a now playing little browser extension on my stream so you guys can hear, like not hear, listen, know what I'm listening to, and maybe listen to it yourselves. I don't know. So all of my random humming wouldn't be lost on you guys. Maybe I should do that. I think that today, after I'm done painting for the evening, I will do a chat plays D&D. Would you like that, guys? I've completely ruined this bright spot. No, 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 no. Okay. Again. Ba-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Da 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 da. Let's G-Man, have you joined online yet and you haven't told me? No, you haven't. Okay. No, it's fine. You don't have to join me. I just remembered that once you said that you joined and didn't tell me that you joined. So I'm trying to keep an eye out. Because I do need to set it up. that sounds absolutely delicious. Give me some. What do you mean preventing jump scares? No, it's not jump scares. I just don't want him to be like, hey, I'm here, and I'm ignoring him completely. I cannot I cannot see the Discord when I'm painting, but I still have to set it up for him, like the source and the audio, if he wants audio and stuff like that. Delicious. But still, lamb is excellent. I really like lamb. I think I'm going to draw like the shadow of the wings on the breastplate, like this. Oh, my brush is too dry. You know, I don't wanna betray anybody's expectations. If I said that I'll be doing something, then I will do my utmost to actually do it. Okay, this is one. Yeah, this is starting to look pretty good. Look at me. I'm doing non-metal metal, mom. Clean my brush. And let's do the other side now. Okay. This needs more. I know what song I want to hear. Yeah, that's the song I want to hear. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Now I'll try to glaze it. Okay. I need more black here, I think. Because it's all about not spreading it too far. Because metallic sheen really does look very limited when you're like this. Maybe something like this? No, this looks... Oh, wait, his arm should be here. What am I doing? Where is the arm? I should look at how it looks with the shadow when the arms are... Also, I have a really cute pajama today. I can show you, of course, but you just have to take my word for it. It has a big ribbon on the edge. Cute things are the best. Okay, here's the arm. Let's see how the arm works. Let's see. Yeah, so this is here. So there shouldn't be light here. This should be the darkest spot because this hides it. But there should be a light. There should be a light here, I think. Something like this. And let's see the other side. There should be a light here. Should be a light here, and then darkness in all the others. Why had I not planned this before I started making it? So dumb. Well, growing pains, I guess. Today, before stream, I had tacos. Oh, hello, Chaotic German. I hadn't noticed that you're new. Welcome in. Do you paint? Yeah, I know. This is my. I'm trying not to get frustrated. Of course, I am getting frustrated, but it's a part of the process. I'm aware nobody is perfect from the beginning. But I wish people wouldn't tell me that it's good, because this is not good. This is baby's first non-metal metal. Absolutely, Navarro. Let me link you. And you know what the best thing is? That this figure, this bust, my mini factory. This bust comes with an El Miniaturista guide on how to paint it. That's basically why I bought it. Because, like, I really like his minis, but he always paints Warhammer stuff, so I can't follow along. Okay. There we go. He got it. Like, I put it in Navarro. Can I put it in the Discord, or should I'll just put it here? Here you go. It's not that you can't do, you just haven't practiced yet, you know? Keep practicing, keep struggling, keep fighting, and you will succeed in the end, you know? Okay. You should totally do it, Nevo. It's good. You know, my stone isn't really stone is easy to paint for me. Oh, look at this. This came out by mistake, but I like it. I'm gonna do the same here as well. And this needs some white too. I really like the stone effects that some people have. Also, Tomahawk has a very nice metal, has a very nice bone effect that I really want to steal from him eventually. Yeah, of course. Metal does make your life easier. This is my own struggle, and nobody else has to participate. But what I really don't understand is how he painted the black to look like home, because oh, hi Jace, how are you doing? Oh, what? Oh, you're reading. Oh my gosh, hi, hello everybody. I am welcome. Yes, Jace, let's paint together next time. This is a little exciting. Hi everybody, I am just a painter. You're welcome to paint along. Right now I am working on Mr. Highway from the Armenia Tourista Guide, who is highly recommended, by the way. It's a very good guide. Of course, I'm happy to see everybody here. Everybody's welcome. We talk a lot about unrelated stuff to painting, so and if anybody wants to criticize my terrible non-metal, of course, you are very welcome. Sure, Jace, thank you. Also, the same goes out for you. You are also welcome to paint together with me for whenever you want. Like, I guess that goes to everybody. Thank you though. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Okay, fine. Maybe not terrible, but like at least questionable, right? It's not smooth. It doesn't end where it should, and it doesn't look like the reference. So it's I just want to improve. Hey, Papatio. Well, that's what they all say, isn't it? It always looks bigger in pictures. What can I do, man? This is the size that I got. This is what we will win with. Hello, Jet 376. Are you in airplane? Glazing white is hard. Glazing dark is easier. Maybe that is true. But I don't know. I find that glazing white is easier for me. Clearly, I am taking the wrong type of pictures. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Wrong type? Oh. Take it from below. It will look bigger. No, this is a bad joke. Anyway, there should be more light in here. Glazing dark. Maybe the next metal that I'll try to do, I will glaze from light to dark just to see if it really is better or worse. How are you doing, Babatio? How are you doing, Jet? Have you had any delicious food today? I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know anything yet, you know? I still haven't about the dog barking. It's not my dog. This is just it's a German Shepherd that belongs to the neighbor downstairs, and he has quite a lot to say. I feed him my kitchen scraps sometimes, so we're good friends, but I cannot always accompany the dog, so sometimes he's just very talkative. There is some light here as well. I have tried going back and forth. I think that eventually... Oh, this doesn't look awful, I guess. Co-streamer the dog. Yes, I wish I had a dog. We don't deserve dogs. Dogs are great. Naivro, do you have a dog? Ah. Oh, okay, let me set you up. Anybody else who wants to join in and paint is, of course, welcome to. Let me set you up. G-Man, turn on your camera. This should be a window capture. It should be Discord. And it should be the paint along. Hey, there you go. Let me set you up. When are you getting a phone stand, G-Man? We want to be able to see you from above. Yes, I sneezed, sorry. Let's put you here. And let's put you, how about here? There you go. Now you're on the right side. Yes, I sneeze. Oh, I minimized the window. I should not minimize the window. I should just... Professional streamer, everybody. I definitely know what to do. Okay, let's put you here. And let's put you... Okay, this works. And now I need to put you here. Yeah, I have a German Shepherd called Loki. And he is the ball of energy. So when I paint, I need to have thrones or models fly. Ah, the dog below is actually a German Shepherd, you know? The dog that has a lot to say. He's like a blonde and black German Shepherd. He's very cute, very wholesome boy. Man, I really love big dogs. They're so cute. They know who they are, and they don't need to prove it to anybody, like the Chihuahuas and like the Terriers and all the other tiny toy dogs. And you can play with them, you can bring them to the beach, you can run with them. I really miss having a dog. My current apartment does not allow for one. But I adore dogs. We really don't deserve them. So cute. So wholesome, so adorable, so loyal. Anyway. I think that it's time to start on the... Yes, otherwise it's a rat. And rats are cute, but perhaps not as pets. Okay. I think it's time to go to the next stage of the guide. I think I have the light placement mostly correct. I don't know. Scratched armor with the lighter tones 1-1, gray and white, very thin random oriented short lines, invading the shadow area. The key of this is the thickness. If you lose thickness, you lose the effect. Oh boy. Oh boy. I do... Oi! Oh, sorry, I minimized your screen again. Just a moment. Okay, there you are. I mean, I don't have anything against rats. I think rats are cute most of the time. I just don't want them in my home. Because they do like eat everything, they get into everything. Okay, now I need gray. This looks white in the effect, but I suppose I shall trust El Miniaturista. Trust the process, right, guys? That's what everybody always says. I need a thin brush. Well, street rats are gross, but pet rats are very cute. Are you sure you're not confusing it with that fantasy race that's Skaven? Are you sure you're not talking about Skaven? Okay, I think this is the right color. Now let's start doing random lines and invade the shadowy area. This brush is too thick for this. History has shown us what we were right to share. Ah, you mean like in the sense that they are disease bearers? Yes, on the one hand, I understand what you're saying, Tomahawk, but on the other hand, if you have a rat that you keep at home and it is, and it has gotten its shots, so it doesn't like carry rabies or the Black Death, or I will actually boop the nose. Let me see your little ball of fur. We really don't deserve dogs. Oh, what a cute boy. Oh my gosh. So cute. He's giving me some very soft eyes, some very puppy eyes for such a big dog. What a cute dog. Oh my gosh. Very cute. Anyway, I know what you mean, like in the well, if you're Australian, certainly I know that they've made havoc in places like Australia with the population of the dodo and certain birds and stuff like that. But I think that just like crows, they are dangerous because they're very smart, and smart animals might make good pets. Really? Jace, you should be careful, Jace. there's a lot of rat people here who don't really like rats. I've never had a rat. I've had rabbits, but I do understand why people like them, and I think they're very cute, as long as they're clean and not bearing disease. When I worked in an ice cream shop, it was like in a very 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 old center of the city, like a few hundred years old, and we had so many rats. It was so bad. Like when I was sitting in the ice cream store, we could hear the rats running in the floating ceiling above where I was sitting. Yeah, rats are very smart. I do like them, like not in the sense of disease bearers, rat kings, sewers, stuff like that. Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. They made like little cars for the rats and taught them how to drive them. That was cute as heck. That was extremely cute. How does this look, guys? Does this look okay? I think that it's making it's starting to look a little more realistic with all the tiny scratches. I'm not sure though. I still kind of dislike it, and I have a feeling that if I put it down and pick it back up tomorrow, I will have I will just paint it all in black again and start from zero for a third time. Skaven are cool. Hobo, I think that if you'll start painting new minis, you'll be overwhelmed by the amount of creep that has creeped into the hobby. I think that maybe this line. Oh, should I add you to the painting? I don't see you in voice chat because yes, the amount of creep that has creeped in. I was quite part of that. Let me put this. This should be under the chat. There we go. Okay, let's where everybody has like zippers on their coats and nobody's wearing chainmail. My Space Marines with chainmail is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. The old Warhammer minis are so cute. Okay, now I need to put a dot of white, just the tiniest dot of white here. And the tiniest dot of, there was another one somewhere. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, they look really good. Ah, yes, stretching is a good idea. Yes, much better. Thank you for reminding me to stretch. Okay. Sorry. Okay, white and gray. And now more scratches. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I should say, I have a big stack of Dragon magazines, and in those Dragon magazines, there's yes, I am. I really want to make it look good. In those Dragon magazines, there's commercials from Games Workshop, like the thing that was Games Workshop before, and like from White Dwarf and stuff like that. And they're selling Space Marines. Yeah, not Bad Dragon magazine. Dragon magazine. You know, the old D&D D&D magazines from the 80s. What's Bad Dragon? Is that like some sort of a gaming company? Tabletop games?
Do not Google that.
You know that if you tell me to not Google that, I am going to Google that, right? Now you've made me curious. Let me check. Martial arts? For like
Do not put it on stream at the least, you will get banned.
Bad Dragon magazine. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Ew, no. Why would you do this to me? Ew. Disgusting. No. Terrible. You're all awful. Terrible. I guess I need to cleanse my eyes. You cannot.
I warned you.
Yes, at least I didn't put the thing on stream. At least that. Thank you for the warning. I should have known it was like some kind of adult stuff. But it's so I know what I like. But it's so strange. Like, from the brief look that I had, it seems interesting, but I don't think that I'll ever do something like that. I don't know. It's very lonely, and I suppose caters to a very specific kind of crowd. But yeah, not for me. Not for me. Sip of water. I need to wash my eyes. I need like one of those chemical eye washing stands right now. I'm not kink shaming. I'm just saying that it's not for me. Definitely not for me. Definitely not for me. I don't know. I suppose it's like for the people who have personas or stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Emergency shower. I am a little shocked, however, that I didn't know about it. You know, I used to work for like a decade ago or something. One of my very first job was in a KYC it was one of my very first job was a Know Your Customer KYC job, in which we looked at internet shops and told the banks who are providing credit options to those shops, like, you know, Visa, MasterCard, all those things, what the shops do. And in the 3 years that I worked there, I've seen so many evil things. You would not, well, I guess you would, but there are some really messed up things on the internet. Really messed up. And the entire crew has seen some stuff. Like, we were all slightly scarred from the experience. It is. Like, very rarely we had seen things that were like federal crimes. I'm not going to say what the crime is, but you can guess, like, what the most evil thing to do on the internet is. You can use your imagination, but yeah. And I've never seen that site. Maybe it's new, I don't know. Interesting, but not for me. If it is for you, I don't judge. It must be like a very exotic experience. Oh no. No, please stop. No, it's not corn companies. It's more like no, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, I think I'm done with the non-metal metal for now. I'll probably like tear it apart and yes, more Slanesh, but yes, nei vro. I'm going to move on to the next stage. Let's see what the next stage for this guy is. Oh, he painted. I see. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, the only thing that I really lust over were, modern internet or modern stuff comes into play is really the Yakuza series. Well, you're welcome to turn the camera on. You're welcome to keep it off. We don't have to see you, Sykes. We can just see what you're painting. Okay, and there's a bit here as well. Where's my second arm? Just a moment. Here's the second arm. Hello! Oh, this is the Cthulhu guy! How are you doing? Hello. Alright, this goes here. So I'm well. How do you like my non-metal metal? Would you like to paint with us? Nah, it's not. Don't be like that. It's not that good. It's fine. Oh gosh, I'm ruining my. No, it's not. It's you don't have to humor me. It's okay. Well, thank you guys. Oh, I need to add another camera. Just a moment. Somebody else has joined. Thanks, I think. Okay, so this is G-Man. Hi, G-Man. Small as always. Okay, so this is G-Man. And Sykes would be on the left side. Just a moment, guys. I'll look into chat in a moment. And Sykes would be right here. All right. There you go. Nice. Thank you very much. What kind of podcast? Book of the Dead? Yeah, it has room for improvement. I'm aware. Like, I suppose that's how I would say it. Brainbot, hello, good evening. No, it's okay. Have fun with your writing, man. Have lots of fun with writing. As I'm aware, Mr. Tomahawk Tua had taken many clips, and I'm slightly concerned about the clips. Ah, that's nice. Book of the Dead. Very nice. I mean, I don't really like Star Wars, but if we are both DMs, well, I'm also a forever DM. I always end up as the DM in the group. Okay. Sure, Tomahawk, sure. Absolutely. Of course. I am planning to reinforce my forever DM status and run chat plays D&D once I'm done painting for tonight. But like, just like half an hour, something small. Nothing, Tomahawk. Nah, you don't need courage or skills to be a DM. All you need to be a DM is to want to be a DM. Okay. Now there's the left arm that's holding actually not about memory. I see we have a few guys here who are D&D adjacent. Let me show you something cool, guys. Just a moment. I have to prepare it. Docs. I want to show you my main campaign reference sheet. It is a masterwork in a masterclass in stuff. Just a moment. I have to bring it in as a window. All right. Prepare to feast your eyes on my life's work, basically. Here we go. This is my this is how I keep all of my NPCs. Bye, Bainbot. Yeah, you'll come here next time. So this is like all of the data on all of the NPCs, and this is just for one city, and this is like what the players think of him, what the players don't know, what's their city, what's the place in the city, what guild they're from. So like if something happens to the party with these people, I just add them like this. And I have one more thing which is very, very extremely useful to me. This yes, I am a nerd, in fact. This is the days passing. So this is the real date of the session, and this is what happened in the morning, noon, and night. And this is the day. Like I have a system where where there are 4 seasons, of course, and every season has 70 days. So this is like for the 27th day of summer. And this is like when the session has ended. And I paint the stuff that's going to happen in the future in a darker gray. And when the players reach it, I just paint it lighter. So, for example, in a week, Derek Rainbrow will be found dead, slashed by dragon. And this system has worked so well for me. And the third thing that I'm proud of is my timelines. I have 2 or 3 main cities in my world, and and this is like they all count their years in a different way. So for Zuluvide, my not Dubai, it is the 3,475th year, and Porto Crescente, which is the city where the game takes toll, its count begins from the city, from the first vineyard planted in the city by the first Purple Queen, and this is like what happened from there until 480, which is the current year. And they have like the royal families and what happened to them and all their names. And whenever I add something to the past, which will be useful for me, I add it here. And you can see that like the count of Porto Crescente is much lesser than the count of Zuluvide, that has 3,000 more years in its history. This is just like lore. Every one of my players has a reference sheet with their family and what happened to them. And Porto Crescente alone has 167 NPCs. This is like not considering people who live in other cities. So this is my campaign. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I guess I'll get back to painting now. No, it actually makes it a lot easier on myself because I never lose any bit of information ever, you know? I just have all of the data that I could ever have, and nothing gets lost. It's so comfortable, and I would definitely suggest you guys use the same system. I'm very proud of this system. It took me a while, but this tag system means that I can just like Control F and I can find the information I want immediately, which is very useful. So yeah, if you want to play with me as a DM, I would be happy to. It would be nice. And also for you who are painting, there's at least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 more spaces to paint if you want to paint with me. Yes, cities counting in different calendars is very hard, but it makes it interesting when like the players find a book titled Year 2000 of the they count by queens of the 5th queen's reign, and they're like, wait, it's not year 2000, it's year 460. Bye, Jace. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you a lot. Have a nice evening. Zuluvide is actually one of my proudest creations. I had taken the queen, the nameless queen, from a post made by the genius, absolute genius, a Goblin Punch, and build a city around her. Oh, did somebody follow? Oh, thank you, Jet. Was it the D&D note taking that I shared? And if it's basically a not Dubai. The undeath and necromancy is legal in the city and even pushed. There are public schools that teach people how to be mages for a very low level of knowledge, just so they can cast create water, because the city is in a desert and it has the most advanced sewer system in the continent. If you are caught doing crime, the city will turn you into a public servant, which means the city will turn you into undead. It's basically a city built on slaves, and its queen is an undying lich queen, and she came back for the 5th time in the time of the campaign. And she is like a very distant, big bad evil guy. She doesn't really do... No, there was something flying here and I tried to kill it. She doesn't really like go after the players in any meaningful... Did I kill it now? Aha! I killed it. Look, I killed a tiny little fly. Let's clean my brush. Okay. Yeah, it's a great city to come to when you're low level, or even when you're high level, because there's a lot of opportunities there to make a lot of money if you're not very if you don't care much about how you make this money. I just saw the raid notification. Yeah, just don't break the rules, exactly, because like the first time that my players arrived to it, there was a halfling that stole from one of the stores in the city, and after they saw a new halfling undead skeleton walking around, and that was a good lesson for them, to not steal from people in the city. Don't break the rules and you'll be fine. And I've sufficiently scared them, I think, when they arrived to the city. Wait, I was supposed to paint. Let's see. So yeah, I might do some chat plays D&D if you want later. I like ask for what you want to play, like medieval, sci-fi, fantasy, and so on and so forth. And then I'll spend 5 minutes writing it. It's like an exercise for me. And then you play as one person in the campaign session, a tiny little session. But that's after I'm done painting. Oh, Sykes, your camera is off balance, off focus. G-Man, can you show me what you're painting today? Oh, it's one of those. Okay. I like the red. Red is cute. And Sykes is building a tank. For your army, I would suppose. I don't have an army. Okay, it's time to clean the water. Does anybody want to drink my dirty paint water? It has a fly in it. I should do one brushing plastic. Oh, brushing plastic! It's been so long. Oh my gosh! Welcome back. Look, I've been working on my non-metal metal a lot. No, I should not. I will go crazy. I will go insane. Painting more than one miniature that looks the same would drive me mad, I'm sorry. But I am doing something that's like an army. I got a commission that has chess pieces, like Lord of the Rings inspired chess pieces, and I will be painting them on stream, of course, after they've been airbrushed, in white and red and black and yellow. So it's sort of like an army. It's like a chess army. What do you think about my non-metal metal brushing? I've been working on it super hard. This is like my 5th hour on this breastplate alone. Yeah, but I hate it. I'd much rather enjoy the journey than level up my skills in such a trollish way. I'm doing the jacket now, I think. No, wait, that's the jacket. Fabric. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad, Sykes. You know, getting a camera isn't hard. Getting like not a camera holder. I started by painting all the uniform with AK dark sea blue, and then I started looking at the reflection of my bulbs over the uniform wrinkles. Okay, so I need dark sea blue. I just, when I was reading that, I was like, oh, maybe I don't have that color, but I do have that color. I have the Vallejo dark sea blue, which I think is fine. Yeah, I know brushing, but yeah. Oh, my mic fell. I know brushing, I'm just yeah, I haven't touched this paint for a while. I know it's about repetition, but I don't want repetition. I want to be interested in my paint. I was mixing around this dark sea blue, and I hit my mic. I'm very sorry. Can you hear me okay? It moved a little bit. I can probably make it better. Let me move it. Ah, what a mess. Ah, okay. Okay. This should be. Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand what brushing plastic is saying. I just wouldn't enjoy it. Okay. Now it's time to paint the jacket. I need a big brush. Enough of these tiny. Oh, I should clean my brushes before I continue. Put this aside. And let's clean my brushes. Nice. I really like the Sisters of Battle Tanks that has a male Malifaux. Brushing plastic, you may be correct. Absolutely. I think you're correct, but I also think I'd rather take the road that I enjoy rather than the road that that will get me to the target best as fast as possible. Perhaps this is why you paint so beautifully and I'm not as good as you. But that's if I don't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it at all. I am not aware of Malifaux. I suppose that's some sort of Warhammer story-driven skirmish game. Oh, I have no idea what that is. All right. Well, I this will sound a little stupid, but the only board pieces I paint are the ones I've been commissioned to paint. Unfortunately, I have no people to play board games with. Nobody in my area enjoys playing board games. This is so dry. Oh my gosh. I need to make the... Yeah, if you enjoy it, of course, if you enjoy it, then you should be doing it. And I would even say that the fact that you're enjoying it is very efficient. You know? Oh wow, this is so dry. I need a thinner. I need my thinner. Yeah, absolutely. Well, for now, I just can add water instead of thinner. Okay, that's too much water. Okay, that's a good amount of water. Grobly, Grobilman, you know you can join us and paint while I'm streaming, right? Nivro, I get exactly what you're saying. Absolutely. I understand it completely. It's a shame that, like, if you don't live in like the center of America where all of these hobbies, which are basically niche hobbies, exist, then you're pretty much out of luck, right? I completely get what you're saying, man. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Brushing. If I had enjoyed painting whole armies, I definitely would have done that. But hey, I'm so glad you're back. Welcome back, Brushing Plastic. I missed you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, absolutely. Like, whenever my friends go to England, they're like, I'm gonna go to this shop and this shop and this shop. And when I went to Germany as well, yeah, painting is a lot of fun. When I went to Germany, I saw a lot of gaming shops as well. Thank you for that non-metal metal lesson a while back. If you have anything to say about the non-metal metal that I'm painting right now, please give me your opinion, because you're a very, very good painter. Yeah, if it's just a game, then you can play Tabletop Simulator. But it's not the same. Playing with your own creations is, well, when I still played with my sisters, it was fun. Like with my Sisters of Battle, it was a lot of fun. But it's just, well, you know my opinion about Games Workshop. No need to say it again. I see that Sykes is using pots. If we're already talking about Games Workshop, my condolences, Sykes. When are you moving to Vallejo? Or AK? I suppose, yes. Maybe we do have a complex. I know that if I had bought these minis already painted, like my D&D minis that I play with them, I would not have enjoyed playing with them as much as I do with the ones that I actually painted. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, it doesn't seem perfect to me, but I'm so sick of looking at it that I figured that I will just do the rest and then come back to it later. Now I'm terrified of painting over it when I'm painting the sleeve. I'm glad that the model is big. No, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. What are you working at, Grobliman? Oh, where did all the discords go? Oh, G-Man is here, but I need to redo this. Oops. All right, Sykes, no problem. Yeah, of course. Come on, brushing, please. Your minis look insanely good. You're one of the better painters I know, and I know quite a lot of painters. You can say that it may not look good, but that's a little bit that's a little bit not observant, I think I would call it. Ah, Grobliman. I'm also an analyst. Perhaps you've seen that by my by my D&D sheets. Well, Sykes, I suppose that everybody can be mistaken now and then. I don't know. I only look at my progress against myself a month ago or 2 months ago, as one should. Sykes, I'm only joking. Yes, don't do not take it hard. All right, I am joking. This is a haha moment, not a look at how bad your flavor is moment. It really is. Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay, Sykes. Here is a conciliatory pop. Oh, I need to paint the arms as well. I really like that sleeves are like folded back and that there's so much detail in the arm. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, it's so manly. Like the veins on the arm here, can the camera capture it? The camera can capture it. It looks so good. And this part over here, this, I really like this in men. Like this only happens in men who lift. So this is very beautiful to me. I find it very beautiful, at least. Okay, now I need to put it somewhere so it doesn't. I'll just fix it later again. I don't know how I'm going to get from this to the beautiful linen-like appearance of the clothing on the El Miniaturista reference, though. Oh yeah, if you're very skinny, it also works, but it doesn't look the same. And men who are skinny or very skinny won't have such thick forearms. Why is this shape so hard to hold? Like, as a woman, I think that this part is very sexy because it speaks of a certain strength. Okay. Okay, now I need to do one more layer. One more layer. I'm just speaking of my own personal taste, Hobo. It doesn't relate to you. This is just how I like things. Of course, you cannot account for taste, right? There's no arguing about taste. Okay, that's that. Let's see if the head has any cloth that I should paint. Man, my desk is a mess. My minis are all strewn about. Oh, there's the succubus that I should finish as well. What do you like about women, Hobo Painter? Are there any specific features that you like? Or men if you're gay. Where's the head? Ah, here it is. Preferences on TOS? What do you mean? Ah, preferences on TOS? I don't get it. Well, you can get into it. I'm interested. Like not for men, but for women, that is. Okay, this is the arm. This looks good. And this is the lighter, also looks good. I touched a bit of the paint here. I kind of assume you're not into men. Something I got a little hint, but yeah, I get you. I'm as straight as a ruler. Slight stretch. Okay. Ah, yes. Yes. Everybody with muscles is nice. There's just dating somebody who is strong is I like that a lot. Okay. AK Ocean Blue. So here you have the light placement I did by the reflections. You see over the fabric. Wow. This is going to be complicated. Sip of water. Okay, I need a lighter blue. I don't have a similar color, but this is an AK Ocean Blue. I want to show you something cool. Well, it's both, I suppose. It's like, you remember what I said about being well adjusted? If somebody is like, you know, morbidly, terribly obese, there are less people who will be attracted to that person. And so muscular structure and good, good eating and good hobbies and good habits and, good hygiene is going to attract somebody who will be close to you. Anyway, look at this. This is really cool. This is a hobby converter. And I want what color did he use? AK Ocean Blue. So I go to AK and I search up Ocean Blue. And now now I can calculate equivalences, and it basically tells me which colors are most similar to the ocean blue. So I have a bunch of paints here, and the closest one from Vallejo is, no, this is Citadel, this is scale 75. This is a very, very, very useful app. I really like it. Mystery Color, Enamel, Acrylic, Aqua Colors. There is no color in Vallejo. Is that it? Air, Hobby Color, Base, Color, Mystery Color. Alright, there is no similar color in Vallejo. I am in trouble. I suppose I'll just mix blue with this dark green that I've used as a base, and that will give me what I need. I think that the Imperial Blue would be good for this. No, this is too dark. It needs to be like a light blue. Maybe, yes. But I think I have a blue that will fit. It's either this one or this one. I think that the French blue is a good light color to the dark of the dark sea blue. Wow, this is very, very, very strong color. I did not expect it to be such a strong color. But let us mix some and see what we get. I think I need more blue. But this is a very handsome blue that I'm getting by mistake. Alright, let's try a lot less dark green. No, this is still not the color. Maybe if I tried mixing dark green with some white, that will work. Let's try mixing it with some white ink. And see if that works. Yeah, this is actually better than I expected. It needs a little bit of blue. To be like this seaweed army green. Yeah. And a little bit more green. Okay, I think this is the color that El Miniato Oeste used. Right, small brushes go to the side so I don't hurt them. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's see. There's a bit here. And a bit more here. And the button stretches over the fabric. Everybody's so quiet. Did what I say, was what I said such a hot take? And wow, this is a really nice color. It was talking about like relationship and stuff, how musculature is attractive to me as a woman. I don't know. We're all from we're all from different countries, so I don't know. Maybe I've insulted somebody. If I've insulted you, come forward and let's talk. I don't know. But Excel doesn't care about your tears. In fact, Excel is swallowing up your tears like a demon from the abyss. This is looking pretty good. This is like, in my opinion, even better than the color that he used. But what am I saying? You say that, Hobo Painter, but if you look at what's happening in the gaming sphere these past few years, there's plenty of people offended by games that are doing certain things, you know? This is all blue right here. And then there's another leg of blue coming up here. The red light effect won't work, so be aware. Interesting. You know, I have a coworker who broke his back. And like, this is the age where whether you're taking care of yourself or not really starts to come through, you know? Yeah, I try to keep away as far as possible from Twitter. Like, I know that I'm forced to use it to, like, say when I'm streaming and find people to collaborate with and all that stuff. But I am disgusted by Twitter. I had not used it before I became a VTuber, before I started streaming. And when I try not to doom scroll, but sometimes I get sucked into it. Unfortunately, this is like a problem. Oh, Tison Gaming, thank you for the follow. If you're painting, please join us. About Twitter, I actually I see a lot of posts there that are love me, I'm so lonely, I need somebody, and I'm like, some of these people really should seek professional help, because it seems that they're very desperate and very sad. Yes, it was. I am not a saint. I do doom scroll there, but I despise myself when I do that. It feels like I'm eating junk food and you know, drinking toilet water when I'm in there. I despise that platform even more than Facebook. And for some reason it always shows me naked women, and I dislike that. Like, some of the posts on Twitter are like things that humans should not lay eyes upon. Yes, you have a lovely dog, Navio, a lovely dog. She looks like a good girl. And even more, there is a lot of drama going on in the VTuber sphere, and I want to get as far away from it as possible and just do my own thing. Okay, I think this is good, right? Oh, Stretching time. Excellent. I didn't notice. Stretch with me, everybody. Stretch with me, G-Man. Awesome. Now a sip of water. Wow. I feel so much better. Okay. I think... Oh, I should finish the sleeves. Guys and girls, if any girl is watching me. Oh, I should. Also, the hobo. I agree completely, but some people just would not let us be. This is not glue, by the way. This is like poster glue, mixed with a little bit of beeswax, so it's extra sticky and doesn't dry off as quickly. It is a very nasty thing to touch, though, but it's good for making such connections like this. So I can remove it once I'm done. Let's see if I can do the folds here on my own. Would you guys want to play? Yeah, this is basically sticky tack, but I added a tiny amount of beeswax onto it, so it's very, very sticky and very soft. I like it more. But I do have pure sticky tack on my table as well. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you call them zombies, but unfortunately they're not zombies, they're humans, just like you and me. And underestimating these people or thinking that they're just dumb would not help you in any way, unfortunately. Well, yeah, blue tack is very useful as a hobby tool. Like, I have the arms connected now with no glue, and it will hold until I'm done, at least. Until at least I'm done with this. Man, the breastplate looks so nice. It can look better, but I'm starting to get happy with how it's working. Okay, now create a nebula of dots over the previous areas and surrounding to create a fabric texture. The paint is a bit diluted and the brush is not overloaded. Okay, so it's basically like thinning down the paint a little bit. And I suppose I'll need a smaller brush for this. I will need a smaller brush. I don't want to do this with my red sable brushes, but this brush is very old and doesn't hold its edge well. My thrifty self is telling me this is a bad idea, so I will not do it. But I do need a small brush that's old. And all of my old small brushes are unfortunately expensive. Maybe this brush? Well, this one isn't. This one is a Green Stuff World brush, which is also red stable Kolinsky. Yeah, it's nice. G-Man, as always, please give me a... Please put a picture in the Discord so I may admire it in a size that doesn't belong to ants. Alright? Okay, let's try stippling with this. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. He looks very good. Sneeze! Sure. Are they bigger? Much bigger? Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, they're a bit smaller than him, aren't they? Yeah, it's silly. What? Why you get off calling my sneezes fake? Why you like this? Wow, that's so insulting. Oh, nice, nice. Are you painting the big one next, or are you painting the minions first? Yes, something about me has to be cute, I suppose. Ew. Insulting me, calling my sneezing fake. I'm here suffering in the dust of the seasons changing, sneezing 20 times a day. You're calling my sneezing fake. How insulting. Very nice, G-Man. I'm looking forward to see what you're doing with it. Hey, Ginger, how are you doing? Do you also think my sneezes are fake? No, not exactly. Like, it used to be a lot worse in the previous house that I lived in. It's not exactly it's not exactly hay fever. I think I'm allergic to a certain type of moth that's become very prevalent in the city I live in. But I'm not sure. I cannot be sure because there's no test for this. But I do sneeze more than I used to in the past. Like calling my sneezing fake. What? What do you mean sounds plausible? I'm not a liar. Like, in my basic personality, I am not a liar. I am many things, perhaps, but that I am definitely not. What do I have to prove for you guys? Hi, Jinja. I am painting the El Miniaturista bust. He's called Sebastian Highway. I'm practicing my non-metal metal and my fabric, and after that I'm practicing my skin. And down on the bottom right, you see a G-Man painting. G-Man is a very good friend who is attacking his gray pile with lots of gusto. He's working hard on finishing his pile of shame. And if you want to paint along with me and with G-Man, you are welcome to come to the Discord, and I will put you on the stream. Well, you asked, so I'm explaining. You know, I only paint miniatures. Like, I only paint on the stream. I see. No, I used to be called a liar a lot because some personal stuff, but I just realized that maybe I'm a little sensitive on that. So I overreacted. Sorry. No, it's fine, Ginger. Have fun. You don't have to paint with us. I mean, for all I know, you're at work or something, right? But it's just a general offer to finish. If you want to finish your pile, I will push you towards it. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. How much? How much do you have in? I have. I have two. I have one mini in my pile, or two maybe. Depends on whether I'll keep working on the elf or not. I'm not sure. And of course, the one that I'm working on right now. But for me, nothing is gray. Like I don't have a single gray mini right now. It's all commission work for other people. If you consider that, then I have a huge pile. But what can one do except one's best, right? I have like well, they're technically in a pile. Like I have this one that I need to finish her. I need to finish her head, her hand, and her tail. Look at this gyat, and also glaze the skin a lot. But I'm gonna do that after I'm done with this at least. And I have her that I want to improve the skin on, and I have this one that I need to finish her face and her clothes. And she also has an apple basket that I don't. Oh, she also has an apple basket. It's like a reference to Snow White. Yes, the wings are nice. I'm very proud of the wings. And I have this one that I want to finish the eyes on. So like, I guess you could call it 4 minis plus this Sebastian. But it's not exactly a pile because I don't buy minis unless I have minis to paint. On the commission side, I have a 50 centimeter tall Cthulhu to paint and an entire set of chess pieces to paint, which is, I suppose, brings my pile to 41, including the Cthulhu. I just don't want to work on it right now, so I'm not. I can make a wing painting guide if you want. I paint wing really nicely. At least I think I do. I'm very happy of the wings. Anyway, what's next? What's next? Let's go to the next stage. There is continue adding dots in the center of each lighted area. I also add a bit of AK Ocean Blue on the armor as a bounced light. Okay, so there's time to get painting then, Hobo. You know? It's time to start. No time like the present, right? This bounces off the fabric. Okay, this looks not terrible. Tommy's Oldtimer new in blister. What do you mean? Oh, new in the boxes that they came out of the factory with? Is that what you mean? Ah, that's really, those are, you can sell those for a lot of money, can't you? That looks like a very fun way to do bases, G-Man. Gotta admit, watching people know what they're doing when painting is something else. I just BS my way through it and hope it looks okay. Grobly, if you're talking about me, I'm following a guide. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just following El Miniaturista's guide. This isn't my skill. This is just like me learning. And I highly recommend getting the guide because there's like non-metal metal and fabric and yeah, exactly. Okay, what's the next step? Continue adding dots. The key in this process is the side of the dots. Must be very little dots. Okay, so he goes lighter. If you want to improve, get the guide and start. Yeah, exactly. Which is I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm just doing my best, you know. Besides, this is how you learn. You look at the other people and slowly improve yourself. That's how you do it, man. There's really no other way. And fumbling around trying to understand how to do this is part of the charm. This is linen. What kind of what other artistic endeavors do you have? Grobly. What a funny name. What else do you do? I'm a musician, lots of time dedicated. Oh, do you play instruments or do you sing? Nah, I think that doing art is whether it's musician or miniature painter or like writer, the fight of improving your craft is universal no matter what you do. You know, even if you're doing like interpretive dance, that's still art that you have to struggle to improve at. Compliman, if somebody tells you that you're not good enough because you're new, then you don't want to deal with those people either. Anyway, I don't care how good you are. As long as you're doing the thing, then we are allies. We are in the trenches, so to speak. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of this, you know? You know, probably I'm taking singing lessons actually. I'm learning how to be a singer. I see. The bullshit through it exists anywhere in every art. Well, perhaps like watchmaking. You can't bullshit through it when you're a watchmaker. And I would argue that that is art. I suppose that leather making is also something you can't really bullshit your way through because it's a very precise art. You make a mistake, you gotta live with it. Oh, let me show you actually. Let me show you. I'm working on an armor right now. And this is one of the pieces. This is leather, cowhide, 4 millimeters. Pretty cool, right? Like this is like the pattern piece. And I made this. Yeah, exactly. But we're all here to learn. And if anybody tells you that you're a bad painter, you should just not talk to them. You know, once when I was just a beginner in armor making a long time ago, I went with my armor, my new shiny armor, which I had worked 1.5 years on, in not the most efficient way, I will admit. But I was new, and I was young, and kind of dumb, and I went with that armor to a game to show it off and to fight in it. And somebody whom I admired for his leather work and metal work, I went to him and I'm like, hey, how can I improve this armor? Please tell me. All right, G-Man. All right, have a nice evening. Somebody whom I admired. Let me finish, Hobo. This will be relevant, I promise. I came to him and I was like, hey, how can I improve this armor? And you know what he told me? He looked at the fruits of a 1.5 years of labor. And you know what that asshole told me? He told me, tear it down and build it up again from zero because it's really bad and it's going to fall apart on you in your first hour of fighting. And I was in shambles. I was in tears. I was absolutely destroyed. And I have thick skin, but that was just too much for me. I mean, I did end up tearing down the armor and building it again. I did end up doing that, but saying it like that was just, it will always stay with me, that absolute piece of shit saying that. I mean, even if he was right in the end, because I did remake it, that is true, I did remake it, it was bad, but, you know, he could have been nicer about it. Yeah, I will always remember that, always. But I do want to say, guys, if you have any constructive criticism for me, please tell me, please share it, please let me know what you think I can be doing better, because I have pretty thick skin, like, and as long as you're not asshole about it. Oh, look who's here, Commander Suffer. Yeah, exactly. That's just like doing the asshole move. Absolutely true. You do not need to be an asshole to reach people. You can be nice. But he did tell me what not to say. So I guess I learned something from him. But at that moment, I was so insulted. That was so bad. Suffer, what do you think about my painting? Look at how beautiful it is. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive. Just don't be an asshole, you know? Brushing. How can I improve this? Please give me your feedback. Nah, that guy is like three times my size. I can't hurt him. And I'm not small, consider that. Brushing, if you're already here, lend me your ear. How can I improve this? How can I make it better? I am doing the red light effect, but not on the cloth. I'm doing it on the, like, because he's smoking the cigar like this, the red light will be here and not here. So it will be on the armor, but not on the fabric. I'm just talking about the cloth right now, not the metal. I know that the metal needs more help, but I'm just talking about the cloth. My main light is from the top, yes. But I took the light placements from El Miniaturista's guide. So if we look at it like this, but I'm not talking about the lights. I'm more talking about the cloth itself. Do you think the cloth looks good? Like the oh, that is the 3-hour mark. Dang it. It is it. I have been looking at the clock more and more lately because it's getting hard to sit, but I am enjoying myself. Or I don't know, maybe 3.5, maybe 3.5. Light is everything. I do have a very important person in the audience here today, so I want to pick his brain about how I can improve. Brushing, do you think that light is everything? No, I don't need a primer. Resin, plastic that has touched. I do have a very good chair. I work from home, so I sit on this chair many hours a day. But I want to get up and stretch and do some house chores and stuff like that. It's hard for me to sit for a long time. Light decides everything. I guess I need to mix in more shadows here. I just don't want to get up because I had mixed up this batch of paint, which is like my shadow and my light. And if I get up and it dries, then I will never be able to mix it again. So I have to finish the shirt now, unfortunately. I should push this darker as well. Oh my gosh. I once that reminds me of a funny story. I once stored my blue tack on my lamp. Like I just stuck it to my lamp, and when I reached for it, it had completely melted, like like Play-Doh. So I was like, yep, that's a mistake you make only once. Wow. You know what? I think that's enough for today. 3 hours is 3 hours is more than enough. The placement of the highlights are good. The only other thing that I wouldn't fix now, but maybe on your next model, is making a little bit of islands. If light is direct onto something, then even the crevasses are hit by the light. I see. I think I understand what you mean. I think I get it. Yeah. I think I understand. Okay, that is very good advice. Thank you very much, Brushing Plastic. I appreciate it. Yeah, so this is what I painted today. Sure. You're always welcome here, right? Always. Guys, please suggest somebody I can let's find a small streamer that I can raid and make his day. Somebody who's painting. If you have anybody to suggest, thank you very much, Hobo Painter. It's been fun talking to you. Chronicler is online. Issa is online. Bale Fireforge. Let me see. Let's see. All right. I'm going to roll a dice for this. I'm going to roll a dice. I have a dice. I have a d4. Let's see. So there's Tisse, Baleforge, visit the chronicler, and 4 is random. Whittle Goblin. Let me check. Yeah, but she has 100 viewers. Like, she doesn't need us. I'd rather support somebody who is unknown. Of course. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Hobo Painter. Bale Fireforge. She has 23 viewers. Still a little large. I suppose that's more than me. But G-Man's but the Hobo Painters yeah, let's go with that. No, I mean, I wanted somebody who is I wanted a big difference. All right, you know what? Fine, I'm rolling a dice. One. Wait. Oh. Oh, he's finishing his stream now. He's just looking for someone to raid. Ah, well. Then who's next? Whittle Goblin has so many people. want to support somebody small. Let's see. Miniatures. Miniatures. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's Chimera. Chimera is also bigger than me. I want somebody small. Gondors? Who's Gondors? Alright, Gondors. I don't know this guy, but let's raid him. Oh wait, he chatted here a little bit, didn't he? Hi Sludge Wolf, I am just debating who to raid. Raid. Let's go. Anyway, thank you so much. I had plenty of fun. Let us meet again soon. He hasn't noticed. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.